Okay, Ian, I know you think that your program is working, but I can assure you it's not. Coming to my website, you've seen it before. Um, what I want to point out is the difference. When I originally set this up, when I go to communities, I would have a drop-down menu like this. So if I chose Laguna Beach, I could have North Laguna, South Laguna, Laguna Village, and Laguna Canyon, which are sections in the MLS. When I come to Lake Forest, I can do Foothill Ranch, I can do Portola Hills. Um, those are sections of Lake Forest. Um, I can obviously select active and blah, 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 all of these things. I can select condominium, townhome, single family, any combination thereof, and of course attach and detach. This type and structure attached are key elements in the conversation you and I have been having about needing to select condos and townhomes and single family residence as separate searches in communities such as Woodbridge. If somebody wants to look for a home under $800,000, it's got to be a condominium or townhome. If they want a single family home, it's going to be above $800,000. And so we need um, excuse the truck in the background there, we need um, the ability to sort by condominium and townhome. You told me that when I signed up for the Pro system, I would be able to do searches on a very granular basis. Okay, so here is your setup page. So I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to select a new page. We're going to make a fake page. We're going to call it Portola Hills 2. And already had that in there. Okay, so one of the problems that comes in previously when I set all the other pages up, I could type in POR and come up with Portola Hills and or other things. But as you can see, Portofino, I have no idea where that is. Porter Ranch is 60 miles from here. Portofino, I don't know where that is. Portofino Cove Patio Homes, I don't know what that is or where that is. It's not in Orange County that I'm aware of. So now I have to take a guess. TOLA Hills. Nothing indicates I have a selected. Okay, I've already, as you've seen, I've chosen active. If I choose minimum square feet and add it, if I choose, come on, minimum price and add it, if I choose maximum price and add it, and if I choose maximum square feet and add it, I've got all these things in there, right? So now if I come up to active, I don't think I can get rid of active. And if I do a search, I should get a certain number of things out of this search. Okay, we're showing 22. If I save this, okay, and now, just for the fun of it, I don't need to go to menu. I want to go back to pages. I didn't mean to do that. Save it. Come back to pages. And if I come down to page 3, and if I come over to Portola Hills 2, guess what we've got? None of the criteria I added. Minimum square footage, maximum square footage, minimum price, or maximum price remained. Okay, but they're here now. Okay, so let me show you something else that's wrong. So we're getting 22 results, Portola Hills active. Okay. If I come in and put in minimum square feet, 1,500 square feet, boom, no results. Okay, let's come over here. This is a predefined search. I've got single family homes, Lake Forest, Portola Hills, 1,500 square feet plus. If I look for results, look at, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 active in that group. So there are product there. Can't tell me there's not. Secondly, if I take the 1,500 square feet out, now I get 22 results. What if I put in maximum square feet of 3,000? What happens? I get 0 results. I take it out. What happens if I put in minimum price of 500,000? 17 results. And if I add a maximum price of 800,000, 14 results. So the square footage calculation isn't working. You had promised me that if I signed up for Pro, the search could be granular. Granular. In fact, very granular was the word you used to describe it. Well, I would think that minimum square feet, maximum square feet are definitely a grain in the criteria. And we spoke very specifically about the fact that I need in Woodbridge, I need in Ladera Ranch, I need in certain markets to be able to look at condominiums only or single family only. Let me show you why. You've seen my monthly reports. If I go to my saved searches, you'll notice here that Ladera Ranch condos, I have them broken down from 1,100 to 1,800 square feet. I can do that and get the result. And that's just for this year, 198. I can go back to, save searches and look for the bigger condominiums, Ladera Ranch, 1,800 condos and bigger, and do results. I got another 52, an entirely different buyer spectrum. And I could go to save searches and go to Ladera Ranch, single families, the 1,700 to 2,500 square feet, and do results. And I've got an entirely different product type. I got another 148 transactions this year. So I absolutely need to be able to review these things at open houses when talking to customers in a granular way, using your term. Okay, so now we got this search. I'm going to save it over here, right? Okay, now I'm going to pull up another browser page. I'm going to refresh this. And if I come to Portola Hills 2, there's my criteria, listings found. So it is showing me the criteria. The problem with this is now this end of the village, there's about 30, what's in here, 3,800 homes. This end of the village is all very high-end homes, the highest end homes and the newest homes. And I know that 1,500 to 3,500 square feet covers all of the homes I want to deal with. This section in here are attached homes. This is a condominium. This section out here is very old. Some of this is 40 years old. Don't want to deal with that in this community. I only want to look at this section. Foothill Ranch is right over here. Let's look at that. So if we come back to my predefined searches, and if I go to Foothill Ranch, listings found, loading results, sorry, no results. Okay. If I come up here to my save searches, come on, save searches, Foothill Ranch, single family. If I look at the criteria, you can see that I'm looking for all status. I'm looking for single family detached, Lake Forest, Foothill Ranch, structures 1,500 square feet plus. If I go to results, I've got 97 transactions this year. Look at all the active ones. Okay, so let's set up a new page here. So I got an IDX page. Now, I don't want to do Portola Hills for whatever reason we got active. But let's say I want to go FR for Foothill Ranch. What's that? Nothing. So I delete it. I'm guessing. The Foothills, don't know what that is. Ranch. Does it take it? Search. Well, it is the right zip code, so it does look like it found 51 transactions. But guess what? I'm only interested again in the higher end product, and I only want to look at, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I only want to see 18 listings, not all of those. But if I add minimum square footage, I mean, minimum square feet is just, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. So if I go 1,500 square feet, no results. Your system is not tied to the MLS. I firmly believe you owe me my money back. Your system doesn't work. It doesn't allow me to search granularly as you promised on condos by square footage. And if I don't put something in when I set up a page, the search criteria goes away. Your system just is bogus. You're not delivering what you promise.